Phosphor Dot fans, Earl at thelogbook.com, back on the Atari 2600, playing a game that, believe it or not, this is another one of those games that everybody had, that everybody has played, but we just haven't covered it yet on Phosphor Dot Fossils in video form. This is Atari's Asteroids. The arcade game came out in 1979, and the home game in 1981. Now, I do have the video settings altered slightly on my emulator and in my video software that show to kind of combat the amount of flicker that there was in this game. Asteroids did flicker mightily. But in order to be able to show the game better, I've got the emulator and the other software set to kind of fight the flicker. Hopefully show it a little bit, because, you know, I try to accurately show the games as they were. Wow, how could I miss? By pushing the joystick up, you do have the ability to impart a little bit of thrust to your ship. Sometimes that's not the best idea. Pushing down activates hyperspace, which can put you in a better part of the screen, or it can put you in a far worse situation than what you were already facing. One advantage that you really have in the home version over the arcade version is that, due to the limitations of the Atari VCS hardware, the Asteroids did tend to kind of literally stay in their lane. They have very predictable patterns of movement. Whereas the arcade game would kind of more accurately render the physics of what the explosions and laser fire would do to the asteroids in terms of imparting energy to them, imparting energy to the smaller pieces. Having a good idea of where those lanes are is crucial to your safety, as I believe I just demonstrated. There are variations of the game that include UFOs and are somewhat more true to the arcade game in that respect. there are variations on the console version, OWL, which trade out hyperspace jump for shielding, which would be really handy right about now. Yeah, once you set yourself up in a bad place, the game does not let you off the hook for it. This second version is much more representative of the physics of the arcade game. Ow. Variation number 2. There were a number of games at around this time, around the time that Asteroids was published for the VCS, the 2600, whatever you want to call it. A number of games that had what was kind of the teddy bear variation on the packaging, which was the default variation. When you put the cartridge in, unless you selected a different game, the default variation is going to be kind of kid-friendly. Ow. Man, you can't mess with space rocks. Let's see what variation number 3 is. It's more or less forgiving. Asteroids staying in the Let's see about variation 4. Oh yeah. Crazy Newtonian collision physics going on. Oh yeah, this is much more like the arcade game. This is dangerous. Whoa. Oh, now I know how the Dart mission felt. Oh. Maybe let's cancel out that thrust a bit. The key to the thrust is to not just floor it. Small bursts, and you can still cancel out any, shall we say, motion that is not favorable to your survival. If you just put the pedal on the floor with the thrust, you're going to be in trouble before you know what to do. The shield variation from the home console actually got incorporated into the sequel to Asteroids in the arcade, which was Asteroids Deluxe. Problem with space debris. It's like, okay, yes, I'm out here, I'm kicking butt, and yet I have made my universe an infinitely more dangerous place. Still haven't seen a UFO, which is making me think perhaps it is a function of the difficulty switches. Of course, trying out different variations of asteroids here. The packaging for Asteroids promised you 66 different versions of asteroids, none of which do you any good when the asteroids kill you like that.